All right,
Yeah.
EK from further away. Let's get ahead with that battle. We were
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
that part of the apocalypse.
Okay, heads or tails? You got
tails.
Ah!
Oh, apocalypse. Oh, apocalypse.
Mos Prob's got heads.
Oh, you apocalypse.
I've got heads. You can go first, mate. You know.
Okay.
I think I will.
3 minutes.
You know what? And 3 minutes? All right. So,
yeah.
To prove my savvy at multitasking, and because there's no conceivable way to prove that I don't have my phone hidden in this book, I'm going to perform my bars while reading from The Fighting Man by some guy named Coggins. So let's begin. Said, really, it's no prob to start going off when I spit some bars at Mos Prob. I said, battling me is like a toilet clogged at the Simpsons bar. That's Mos Prob. I said, do you need a quiet place? You look like Brzezinski with the nose job. And his wife is like a door handle made of wind, the way she blows. Cockney, a posh. I can't really tell, though. Every British person looks the same till I get stabbed in the elbow. And then I'm like, ouch. Okay, you're a scouse. I better put this around my house and nail down the couch. And in particular, this scouse is stupid. That's how I know, like, right away. The elbow is one of the toughest. Really.
What? I don't know what. Okay, we're just letting this happen.
Or attempts to legislate through and Queen from having a mental.
Okay. We got to kick him. Big up EK. Matter of fact, even we might break the ship. Here we go. What in the fuck? Okay, we're gonna get EK to reconnect and do that round again. Mos Prob, whenever you're ready, come with these 5 rebuttals, my guy.
Man, you know what? I thought I was going to be the one sitting here being a massive nerd, and suddenly I get faced with a glitch core battle verse. I mean, wow. You know what excuse? I'm not talking to anyone. This is just bizarre, man. Regardless, you know what excuse you don't have when you get smashed in this web clash? Jet lag. I shouldn't be able to tell your breath's bad through a webcam. Even now I can't see you through the webcam. You'll still get slapped. I'll send you a fist emoji and a gif of The Rock saying something is jabroni. He stepped up at Scribble Jam against Savages and Champs, but this matchup couldn't be less staggering. In fact, it's essentially one level up from text battling. It's bad. I just realized your surname is in fact an anagram of wank. You'll probably say I'll get smoked with the shotty, but it'll be years till you can even fly to get close to me, Prolly. You're standing there soaked and I'm the bloke with the brolly. You look like you do video games for a job and SEO for a hobby. You look like you put the AI in Hawaii, but then turn up to the local pineapple anointing ceremony, grab a mic and spit raps, and they're all like, I don't know, Hawaii did that. Hawaiian names have too many apostrophes! Too many! Hawaiian names have too many apostrophes! I like grammar more than many people on the scene, but 3 per word, it's just a lot for me, okay? Now drop it, please. You've battled everyone that matters. Yet spend a lot of time sitting in cupboards. You've spent 20-odd years undiscovered. You've been middle tier for so long it almost counts as top tier, but it doesn't. Your face makes me happy people can no longer sit near to each other. I've been watching Grindtime since the ascent of vets, and no one was like, hey, you like Dumbfounded? Here's this other funny Asian dude you could check instead. Watch this EK battle. It was never said. Everybody knows but they don't seem to recommend. I just killed you from 6,000 miles away. It wasn't voodoo. For someone from Honolulu, you don't half talk a lot of poo-poo. This is Hawaii. This is Hawaii 3-0. This is Hawaii 3-0. And Lil Lao Lao about to cop his juju. That was a very specific rhyme scheme. And now I don't know what to do. This is very stupid. Your whole swag screams, I was recently constructed from curly straws. While you spent the whole week fretting about what angle to pick, I've been carefully crocheting the mittens I'm going to strangle you with. While he's chilling in his hammock and shit, coconut in his lap where he sips, I'm like inefficient goat herder. You can't handle the kid. What? Whoa. That's correct. Unlike both our countries, your bars are effective at testing patience. Even though they're more off kilter than MacKenzie naked, they put you up against weirdos, and you come off looking very basic. You're either the most boring, interesting rapper or the most interesting, boring one. I cannot place it. I wrote this waiting for my wife to get out of the shower. I wasn't even properly phased. It took up a lot of the day. That's just how long that she takes. I mentioned Scribble Jam. It was rad, sick in fact, but I don't like talking about history because it's evil and twisted. Both our people got put in camps. It's just that you now pay taxes to the people that did it. Biatch. I'll break in your house so sneaky you won't know I was even there. Make minor adjustments to your orthopedic chair. Creep in your room when you're asleep and sneeze in your hair. Then be gone with the evening air. I think I'm going to leave it there.
Okay. Do I get around 1.5, Mac?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, so I guess it wouldn't be a battle of mine unless I did something off the top. I tuned back in the midst of a bunch of cold bars. That's some otter pops. You mentioned all the apostrophes in the Hawaiian language. For that, you got some props, but they're not apostrophes. They're called okinas, and technically we call them glottal stops, or you kind of go up. That's why it's Hawaii instead of Hawaii. So back when I was saying the part where your government took all your guns so I could decimate you, and if there was a drive-by anywhere in the world, I could never blame you because attempts to legislate grew in an effort made to prevent the Queen from having a mental break when watching Independence Day 2. I said, I didn't ask for money in this battle, and I never intended to, because I'm guessing you, like other Brits, are still tending to your Brexit wounds. You have sex with dudes, and I know you're married, but mate, she's not only bait, but she's a beard like the hair on the lower half of your face. I said, Adam, you just stepped into a minefield of un-American hell. You got Yank jokes, I'm Hawaiian. I'm like, fuck those bastards as well. You want a vacation? Come relax for a spell. But if I see you acting shook, I'll kill this fucking Brit on the beach and eat his body on the beach like he's Captain Cook. And to speak on that, Will, look, we're actually all very sorry for what they did to James. If you made us a colony instead of state, it would probably be a different place. I'm reminiscing on an idyllic living utopia that the British made. I'm wondering how hibiscus-flavored tea and taro biscuits taste. Delicious, maybe. But the only reason that I have for liking you ever is when your country gave up Hong Kong under guise of pretending to try to be better. I mean, it was nice as a gesture, but it also means you're the only Europeans to give up a colony under societal pressure, you fucking pussies. I said I'm fancy for no reason, like putting a laser beam on a deuce. That United States degree of slavery, the UK would eagerly do too. I'd hate to be in this dude's shoes, because you lost Hong Kong. I've got the opium, so basically it's a lose-lose. I said, what's the difference between me and you? Besides these lyrics you can't afford, there's differences at the core. Our country was technically all Indians back before. You lost Gandhi, and now you guys don't have India anymore. And having a monarchy these days, that's some impressive shit. You know, besides the political impotence and centuries of incest and shit. Is it a big flex having dinner with your fish heads and shit? And then your dad's like, all right, son, tonight's the night that your sis gets the dick. I said, I'm going to take a line from Redzer and remix the banter. I'm not calling her an open palm fighter when I say the queen is a slapper. I said, ironic, because when she dies, I'm going to dig her up and beat the cadaver and have a 3-minute masturbatory spree in the pasture. Mos Def played Ford Prefect in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so it's hopeless to compare to him. Congrats on being a less famous British Mos than an American. I said, I'm dope as grams of heroin from a roving band of terrorists. Coat to your dome, get open like showing emotions at a therapist. Brain matter off the shell, paint splatters in your dwelling. To use the slang of your backwards country, Adam, you're a bellin'. As far as America, you'd sell your newborn's afterbirth to get it. Your people rely on our country for education like Adam Bird Rinnell did. Adam Bird Rinnell is this dude that my roommate went to college with at NYU. He was supposed to become a lawyer, but then he didn't, and now presumably he has like hundreds of thousands of student debt, like all the other Americans. I still got more. Are we cutting this up? Are we chopping it up?
I mean, that's ended like you were done.
Oh, what's up?
Are you done?
Nope.
Yeah.
Because I've still got a spattering of shameless British references. I'm pandering, distracted kid. My tunnel vision will kill me. No Princess Diana shit. I slapped the clip in the Mac and hit the Doctor Who came to handle shit. Paralysis, having him rolling around everywhere on some Dalek shit. I said, Adam, you want some human meat? He chowed down gladly. Killer or not, it's not in me to let this clown outlast me. You've got the hulking build of a bodyguard giving Bow Wow candy. And when you get your round out, you go on and fucking on like Downtown Abbey. I said, to be real, the invention of meat pies was a psychopathic sin. You try and feed me that shit in London, I'm never flying back again. You boil the meat, throw it in an oven tightly wrapped within a thin layer of flavorless bread so all the spices can't get in. I don't get it, because even without spice, you're making these pies so savory. British restaurants are a spiteful agency of white complacency. If you visit, I'm going to take you to a Hawaiian bakery. You're going to eat that haupia pie with the taro, and don't try and complain to me. And you know what? Tea sucks. And that reminds me, I'm going to have this fake lime me like, why me? Because your wifey takes cucumber sandwiches to mouth every day like high tea. I said, have you slow motion like Tai Chi, the flow coldest. You look like a British Lil Dicky with the body of an 80-year-old Hulk Hogan. And on time, that's all I got, dude. And what a wonderful read The Fighting Man by Coggins is.
Yes.
Yo.
Everybody knows in this motherfucker. Let's see who's still alive in here. Matt, you still alive?
What just fucking happened, man?
I'm not really sure myself.
Wow.
Gareth, you're still alive.
Everybody knows, man. We need to fucking link up. Most probably we need to link up. That was amazing.
Unreal. That was unreal, man. Unreal.
Yo. All the links, man.
Yeah. Never mind nobody seen nothing. Every fucking buddy knows now.
Hey!
Pamflit, what do you think of that shit, man?
Everybody knows looks like a Star Wars baddie. Looks like Darth Maul. Can I just say it's nice and Mos Prob come dressed as a pineapple for battling the Hawaiian. I'm not sure which one of everyone. I'm not sure which one of Will Smith's kids everyone knows has come as. I'm not sure if it's the boy or the girl.
It's not bloody roast pamphlet.
Big Bobby Rex.
I can't hear anything from Everybody Knows His Stream.
You didn't hear anything?
Nothing.
Worst judge ever.
So I could hear Mos Prob laughing at his bars, and I'm like, what the fuck's he listening to? So I went on to YouTube.
They were really good. Like, spoiler alert, I laughed at the good ones, so, you know.
So I went onto YouTube, and I caught, like, the last 2 bars. That was it. So it works on YouTube, but not my stream. I can't hear the fellow. I can't hear a fucking thing he's saying.
That's crazy.
Bobby missed out on such a fucking amazing round, man.
Do you know what? I've not laughed as much as everybody knows. Like when he first started and his screen was glitching, that was the funniest shit. Talk about the elbow. That was the funniest shit, man.
You said
I've not
something
laughed like that in a while.
You said something about getting stabbed in the elbow, then it was just legislation, like over and over and over again, man.
Fucking Robocop.
What did you say about the
It's
elbow?
glitch
You
core
didn't say that
battling,
the
bro. That's
second
the new-
time.
That's the new wave.
GBH, how are you calling it?
Man, fucking just too much to handle. Like processing the bars, like yes, well played. Like nah, fucking every cunt knows now.
Every cunt knows.
Everybody knows.
Every cunt knows, mate. Buckfast has took over.
But everybody knows.
Okay,
Everybody
one
knows,
vote
bro.
for every cunt knows. Pamphlet, what are you saying?
Not to even it up, I think Mos Prob did win it just because his bars, like the jet lag bar stuff like that, I think they were more well thought out. Everybody knows it's hilarious, and as I say, I've not laughed like as much as I have about that elbow shit. Totally obscure, and battle rappers need to watch battlers like this. This is how you battle rap. You've got to be silly, you've got to be funny, and you've got to be obscure because that's what people want. You can see the same old shit everywhere. But that was a sick battle. Really enjoyed it. But Mos Prob just edged it for me.
All right, that's 1-1. All comes down to Mac.
Oh, you fuckers. Oh man, I really enjoyed both rounds, man. Like so much. I've no I've got to say, through the whole lockdown period and isolation period, I have not laughed like that, man. And so long. So I've just got to thank you guys and fucking word of my mental health. That was really fucking good.
Genuinely sweet. Like all love to you.
No, definitely, man. Like it's so hard to pick up another. Both of you had really good bars, man. The Hawaii 3-0, that was sick when you pulled out the whole things about the Hawaiian way of spelling things and stuff. But then the rebuttal and stuff like that, like, but again, he wouldn't have had that chance to rebuttal with the Wi-Fi and stuff. So if I was to be technical, then I'd have to like have raised hearing that. But your whole everybody knows doing this completely deconstructing British culture was really fucking good to hear for a Scottish person. So I really enjoyed that. but again, you were reading a book that I know you had your bars in, so I'm going to get to Mos Probs.
No way to prove that.
And our winner,
Hey,
Mos
man.
fucking Prob.
Yo,
Big up. Everybody knows.
dude, fucking one of my favorite things that any opponent can do is have like super on the nose, on point Hawaiian references. Thank you so much for what you did, man. It's like a little bump of dopamine every time someone does that in a battle.
Well, you guys are sorely
So much
underrepresented.
happiness.